Alright, so after we've drawn this, we have to put it on a drawing sheet. So we have to go down to drawing, and we're going to do a drawing from a design. Means I have to save this. So if you have not saved it already, Tic Tac Toe. I'm going to save that in my middle school folder. Save. Alright, and now it's going to ask from scratch. Yes, yes. We are going to put it on. I guess we can put it on a. Do we want to put it on A or B? Let's put it on a B. We've got plenty of room on this sheet. We should be able to do it full scale. And here we go. So this is kind of like the drawing that we do in class, where we're doing it 2D on the board, and we're going to take this 3D drawing that we've modeled, and we're going to put it on a drawing sheet if the computer ever loads. Looks like it's having a bit of a heart attack now, but I think we're going to make it. Okay, here we go. So the project's middle school, the title's Tic Tac Toe. Bring here, the sheet's kind of big, so I'm going to say we're going to do a 1:1 scale. It's already on the front view. I like it. Now we're just going to drop this here. I'm going to click OK. Okay, so with this here, I'm going to project a view. So I'm going to click on the front, project view up, I'm going to project view over, and then in the corner over here, I'm going to drop the isometric. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, I think I can move some of this around so I can make it all fit. With the title block, we might be able to move it, or we might just have to shrink it to a half scale. I think we're going to have to shrink to half scale. We made a good effort. So just too big, so we're going to click on it, and we're going to do a 1:2 scale, and everything will fit now. There are some things we got to do. This one I want to be shaded. I'm going to have a shaded view here. I'm going to close. I'm going to bring this down a little. I want this one right here. I want this one to have the hidden lines visible. Not these ones, but this one. Okay, and I'm actually going to zoom in a little to do my dimensioning. So some things we got to do for dimensioning. One, we got to put center marks on all of our holes. That's a must. So I'm going to go to all my holes. I'm going to put center marks. I'm going to put center marks on these holes, right? And I have to put a center line here because there's a center line going through that. Okay. In terms of dimensioning, we're not going to be able to put all the dimensions in because there's a 1,000,001 dimensions, but we will put the big ones in. So I'm going to get the whole width. I'm going to get the distance. I'm going to get the distance from the edge to the center of the hole. So from the edge to the center of the hole. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to go from here to here. And I'm going to go from here to here. Good. And then I'm just going to get the approximate distance to the center here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up rounding these to the nearest 1/4 inch. And bring this one down or up. Want that one to go down. You should always have the shorter dimension here on the inside and the larger one on the outside. So I got those. And I'm going to need to do that on this side as well. Drop this on the outside, just like so. And I want to see what this is. And the way I'm going to kind of cheat this system here that we got going, with the precision here that's too precise. Because ideally, like, we want each of these boxes to be 1.5 and these to be at 0.7. So we're going to have to fix that. These ones are going to be pretty easy. I can just do a quick dimension from here to here and a quick dimension from here to here. And then I'm going to do my whole thickness dimension, okay? And then I got a couple more dimensions I got to add in that have to do with the holes. So dimension, I can click on the hole and I can just drag it out here. This is not giving me the depth, which is not ideal. So that's why we should be doing this with a hole and thread note. So we're going to delete the regular dimension on that, and we're going to use the hole and thread note. And that's telling me that both of these holes have a diameter of this and a depth of that. And I'm going to do the hole and thread note again right over here. And I'm going to try to get it somewhere that it's not interfering as badly. Ideally, we don't want it to intersect with any of this stuff. So I'm moving some things around. Much better. Okay. And I don't believe I need any other dimensions for this. And what I want to do is I want to edit the dimensions. So I'm going to go to document settings over here. And I'm going to look at the dimensions and the units. And then right here where it's saying for like precision and everything and how they're set up and the units, I want to change them to fractional. And I want their precision to be in 1/4 of an inch. And I think that will take care of all of my problems. So here we go. Now I've got the dimensions I want. And if I was drawing this, that is the dimensions I would be asking you guys to use. That doesn't look good. Let's get this one over here. That looks good. That looks okay. A big part of dimensioning is making everything look right. So that's dimensioned correctly. I just wonder how this would look on a size A sheet. Let's just see. Does it fit on the size A sheet? We can put this on a size A sheet. So we're going to change it to the size A sheet. Everything fits quite nicely. And then just some things we got to do. All of your work in here should be capitalized. You can erase project. We don't need to do the project. Title Tic Tac Toe. Scale 1:1. Name. All of this every time. Gotta go through. Gotta capitalize. This box here you can put a picture in if you want, but I'm gonna hit finished. So everything's capitalized. We're all good to go. And from there, you can actually export this as a PDF. Remember to do all sheets if you have multiple sheets. And click OK, and then that is what you would upload to me. So I'm just doing this as Untitled one. And it's going through, and then if I go to my Downloads folder, or at least I think if I go to my Downloads folder, right there, Untitled, you should get a nice PDF. It's opening. Oh, there it is. So you get a nice PDF with all of your drawing and attributes, all capitalized. We switched to a size A sheet. Nothing's crisscrossing. All dimensions are correct. So if you follow the video, you will get the right answer. Good luck. Hope it all works out.